out to 16. They're the ones in the market. You're getting big odds to the remaining runners, but Lanercost, a dominant favourite at $1.40. He's a Panamac at 10s, Renaissance Man 9s, Courage to Rule at $11. Very shortly to our race caller, Danny Malecki. Good luck with your investments. Good luck to the connections with runners engaged here. The first heat at the Alabar Victoria Derby.
Now the runners are moving up. It's the first heat of the Alabar Victoria Derby. Over the 2240. And they score up. Favourite is Lanercost at $1.40, drawn the inside. At $7.80 for Renaissance Man, number 10. $9, he's a Panamac, number 8. Ready for a start. First heat of the Alabar Victoria Derby. Green light on. Racing. Lanercost from the inside gate began well. And he's going to lead. Out of Paternal Suit came out with him and is immediately eyeballing the favourite in the run of the first turn. He's a Panamac behind the leader, and Rage and Dream in the 1-1 with Rochet La Plagne 3 wide into the turn. Then came Flying Huntsman. Next is Renaissance Man trying to drop into the 1 wide line, Courage to Rule. Easing back after being trapped wide, Rochet La Plagne. And then came Composed from Tsunami Sloy. Over on the inside was Innocent Vance. Second last is Finlay. And no luck for Rochet La Plagne. Trapped 3 wide, had to ease back to last. 1,700 metres to travel going down the back. And Lanercost is the leader by 5 metres to Ada Paternal Suit. He's a Panamac third on the inside. Now taking off 3 wide is Renaissance Man. And he'll move around to sit parked. 3 back on the pegs, Flying Huntsman. 6th on the outside, Rage and Dream. 4 back the inside, Composed. And then around it was the Kiwi, Courage to Rule. Tsunami Sloy's on the outside of Innocent Vance. And then Finlay and Rochet La Plagne at the tail end of the field. 47.3 the lead time. Coming around the turn near the 1,200 metres and Lanercost in front. Renaissance Man second. He's a Panamac third. At a Paternal Suit was fourth. Flying Huntsman fifth on the inside. Then came Rojan Dream. 4 back on the pegs, Composed. Next is Courage to Rule. And then Innocent Vance from Tsunami Sloy, Finlay. And at the tail of the field, Rochet La Plagne. The first quarter in 32. They have a lap to go and Lanercost led. 5 metres Renaissance Man. He's a Panamac third. Flying Huntsman on the inside of Ada Paternal Suit. Then out 3 wide was Courage to Rule moving up. Next on the pegs is Flying Huntsman from Rojan Dream. Tsunami Sloy 3 deep with cover. Composed 4 back along the inside. Then out deep on the track was Roach at La Plania from Finley. And over on the pegs was Innocent Vance as they worked to the back. The second quarter was 31.3. And the leader, Lanercost, 5 metres, Renaissance Man. He's a Panamark on the inside. Courage to Rule is out 3 deep as they head down the back. Then in between runners out of Paternal Suit. Tsunami Sloy's 3 wide with cover. Flying Huntsman's over on the inside, and then Roach at La Plania. Rojan Dream composed. Finley and back last is Innocent Vance as they work off the back. Lanercost in front, the third quarter in 28.8. And it's Lanercost, the leader, coming up to the bend. On the outside, Renaissance Man, Courage to Rule 3 wide. And then came He's a Panamark as they make their way around the turn. Lanercost is the leader. Going back to the inside was He's a Panamark. Wider Courage to Rule. Lanercost in front. From Courage to Rule, Renaissance Man. Lanercost finding plenty though. Lanercost too good. Beat He's a Panamark. Renaissance Man, Courage to Rule. Tsunami Sloy, Finley. And then Rachel La Plania out of Paternal Suit. Composed Rojan Dream, Flying Huntsman, Innocent Vance. 26.5 the final quarter. 159.2 the Aldebaran Park mile rate. Number 1, Lanercost, finding plenty in the straight. Number 1 by Courage Under Fire from Lanark and raced by .com Internet Proprietary Limited Manager D. Shannon. Daryl Graham, the trainer and the driver. Number 1. He's a Panamark. Number 8 by Mark 3 out of Panadol, raced by Eric Anderson's Anderson Racing. Glenn Douglas, the trainer, Daryl Douglas, the driver. 10 is third, Renaissance Man by Art Major from Miami Lee. Trained by Andy Gath for M and R and M Nolder, A Lovelock and K Gath. Kate Gath, the driver. 11 was fourth, Courage to Rule. So it's 1, 8, 10, 11. 1, 8, 10, 11 are the numbers. A gross time of 2:45.9. Aldebaran Park mile rate 1:59.2. The last mile in 1:58.7. And last half in 55.3. 3 metres by 1.5. Last mile 1:58.7. Last half mile 55.3. 1, 8, 10. Fourth, number 11. And number 13 was fifth. Lanercost 140, 110. He's a Panamark 160. Renaissance Man 180. First 4 47.80. Quinella 350. Exacta 290. Trifecta $13.90. And the running double $4.40.
Ladies and gentlemen, give Lanercost a big round of applause, making it 11 wins from 13 starts. We're going to catch up with Daryl Graham after a terrific performance. Well done, Daryl. You didn't bring the hot weather with you this time, but great effort. You'd be pretty proud of the horse to date. Good fighting qualities again tonight when he was challenged. And what about the last quarter? 26.5.
Paul Upward said to Daryl Douglas, I said, we were humming that last 500.
Well, I'm not sure if we've seen a quicker quarter to date here at Tabcorp Park. I'll have to check the records, but I can't recall of one going 26.5 to date. But that was a great performance, and you were challenged, and he responded.
Yeah, I was sort of happy to get that middle half pretty easy because we did road him down this time, and when I saw the 32 quarter come up and he settled good, I was very pleased then. So, yeah, no, everything so far is going to plan, and I'd just like to thank, I brought a young fella down this week to help me with this horse, young Paul, and he's done a super job, and I'd like to thank GA for letting me stay at his place again. It's great.
Well, from what we saw of this horse last time here at Melton during the Breeders' Crown, he's now a 3-year-old. Weight-wise, has he grown much? Has he put on more bulk?
He developed up to quite a nice 3-year-old, so yeah, at this stage he's probably carrying a little bit too much pudding. I didn't want to say that before tonight, but that run there will just top him off great, I think. And I just left a little bit on because, like I say, I roaded him down, and yeah, he settled in great at GAs. And this week we'll just keep him ticking over and head towards the Derby next week.
Well, they've been pretty good to you as far as barrier draws to date, because each time you come here, you've been drawing well. If he happens to draw a second row, what can we expect from him?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but at this stage I've been a Victorian, I suppose, getting the good draws, not the visitors' draws. So, you know, I don't know. I drove him in a trial this time back in with a sit, especially for that reason, and he went around and parked outside and got home in 27 something. So he gets there and settles, and I think he's just a complete racehorse now.
Good on you, Daryl. Good luck in the final next week. It's going to be a huge night at Moody Valley, and we wish you all the best with Lanercost.
Thanks, Rob. Ta.
Good on you, Daryl Graham, the true professional. Daryl Graham is a trainer driver. He's got a lovely 3-year-old here in Lanercost, making it now 11 wins from 13 starts. He'll be one of the favourites in the Alabar Victoria Derby, and we'll head back to Dan to clear up the details on the 5th event.
All clear at Melton, 1, 8, 10, 11. All clear after race 5.